Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. Or should I say in this case, a little bit of history about something I've been looking into for quite a while. Well, been keeping my eyes on, really. Because for one, if you have been on the internet, which I bet you have and you came from Twitter, welcome. My name is Chris the Cyborg. I've been kind of logging a little bit of history, aka the vshojo, nuxtaku, especially all the companies that are not involved but are kind of similar to vshojo's case here of company versus talents, or aka abusing your talents, lying to people, and especially lying to their fans. Now you may say, Chris, why the fuck are you doing this? My answer is, I think it's good to get a refresher on some things, especially what happened back then, why is this important now, and also why are people still talking about it. Because right now, honestly, I thought it was a joke where some guy right vshojo, I thought that was a joke, but no, that was not a joke. And I'm going to try to take this seriously best I can. I'm going to try. Because for one, I know, for example, that everyone has talked about this. Tectone has talked about Mouse quitting, and everyone else is quitting vshojo right now as I speak. I know that, because Twitter is catch up with the news quite a bit. And the other thing is with all the stuff I remember and seeing, hearing, and all this other stuff. Back off. Sorry, cats. But basically, hold on 1 minute. Anyways, basically the whole thing, I remember every single little detail and facet, especially with what happened to nuxtaku. Basically got backstabbed at least 1, 2, 5, 6, maybe 9, maybe 10 times, maybe 20, if I'm counting correctly. Then there's also the vshojo's, well, not apology, but thanks to Nux. Then there's also the fact of Rev has got this. And then we just said, oh, why didn't defend that guy? And at the same time, you have Tectone just saying, look, what's ever happening here, it's going to get worse. It's going to be a domino effect. And I agree with him on that one. And same with Nux. Because, for one, he knew it was going to happen. Even I saw it from the distance saying, something ain't right here. I don't know why. My glasses ain't quite working as they seem usually. Basically, what I saw, and while we're doing this, I'm gonna try to play some Dead Cells. Basically, what I've been hearing and what I've been seeing for the last decade, 4 years or so, is because for one, okay guys, I get it. You can be quiet now. Calm down, calm down. Sorry, cats are driving me a little insane these past few days. But, for what I've seen and what I heard, basically, from everyone I've been looking to drama from, especially Turkey Tom, especially the response apology from nuxtaku, things like that, especially on Twitter, and especially what happened with cancellation. The thing is here, and I'm pretty sure of it, especially right now, is the fact of, okay, the fact of I think vshojo lied about Nux. And the fact of I think not just they lied, I know they lied. In saying, hey, what do you think this Nux? We're trying to protect our talent here and other things like that. And sort of sorry, just trying to think here. So what happened in the beginning was when vshojo started, especially back in 2015, 2016, they have talents like Iron Mouse, Nanners, Sandrea, and especially Fruit. During this time, Mouse was kind of bedridden, and most people were wondering why they haven't seen her real face really or anything like that, wondering why she's a VTuber. It's because protecting her identity and things like that. So you're wondering, what's the first case of drama that happened here? The first case of it. Why did Nux get backstabbed? Well, simple. Because Nux was trying to help vshojo with a little problem. Or aka the problem of doxing. In this case, someone was impersonating vshojo staff, or in this case, impersonating vshojo themselves, and trying to contract certain VTubers, aka certain people who were freelancing at the time, wondering if they could get into vshojo and things like that. And the answer was, when people opened up the email, gave their information and things like that, doxing happened. And not just doxing, swatting happened too. So you may ask yourselves now, why am I mentioning this part? I think some of you may know this part, or some of you may not. So here I am going to explain to you why I think Nux got fucking crippled here, because he had a good heart, he had a good soul and mind, and also at the same time, why I think people hate him because of this incident, even though he did not deserve the hate. So, reason one, Nux, he got the same email. So, he decided to do a little, the old trolling and stuff, and trying to protect his friends, especially Mouse and Project Melody, aka the two people who are in vshojo. Also, at the same time here, they also did a little bit of casting together, did a little bit of collaborations and stuff. So Nux figured, yeah, I'll do a nice thing. I'll help my friends. I'll protect vshojo and make sure to give away the information and stuff I have gathered on this guy who's been using vshojo's name, doxing people, and especially trying to harass them with the police and SWAT. So Nux had full messaging back and forth with Gunrun, the owner of vshojo, and also another talent within that thing as well. So during this point, I want to bring up here. No, I can't do this and talk. So basically, during the whole point of Nux, vshojo knowing what Nux was doing. Knowing that vshojo knew Nux was gonna do this, knowing Nux was gonna make a video about this, spreading word misinformation and stuff, saying, hey, if you see an email from vshojo, make sure you message Gunrun, because for one, this may not be vshojo staff at all, or Gunrun entirely, and it could be the guy who's trying to dox people, because the guy is so proud. Oh, he got Nux's information, and one of Nux's fans at the time was showing, hey, Nux, this guy got your information and shit, what should we do? Perfect. Because I always say this about nuxtaku. He might be the luckiest son of a bitch ever that I've ever damn well seen. So you may ask yourselves now, what do I mean by that? Every time Nux gets cancelled for some damn reason, then Nice missed. No, really, every time I have seen it. 1 backstab, nothing happened. 2 backstabs, nothing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Nux survived. Because for one, he was telling the truth, he was being honest, and also at the same time, he was being responsible and courteous to his friends, and especially trying to make sure everyone was safe in vshojo. So what happened then? Well, after the video went up, and vshojo making a statement, a tweet, I would say, saying, oh, thank you to nuxtaku for helping us with this case and evidence and stuff, all of a sudden, Mouse, especially Nanners, all of a sudden showed up, but not in support. More like, you backstabbed us! Type of thing. Or in this case, how dare you say that stuff? We did not tell you to say that stuff. We didn't tell you to say that stuff at all. Because I bet you what happened was, when Mouse saw the video, Queen Airs and everyone else at vshojo talent, they all collectively said, what the fuck? And do you know what Gunrun said? He said, oh, you don't know everything. So, threw Nux on the bus, protected his ass, and said quite simply, it was his fault. Get him. So now what is happening here is quite simply, as I like to call it, the old EH question of, once you throw someone on the bus, will that same shit happen to you right back? And the answer is yes. Quite literally, yes. So, why am I trying to explain the vshojo drama about Nux? Because for one, it's going to be important later on down the line when all of a sudden the guy, the Blue Voldemort, the Emperor Lord Chaos, the guy pre-watching everything, was right. And you'll say to yourselves, God damn it, he was right. But all of a sudden you may say, how dare you defend this guy? How dare you? And to all of you I say, quite simply, dude, he was blamed for nothing. I hate to say, I have my suspicions too. You want to know why I didn't think Nux was guilty? You want to know why I thought, maybe I could be wrong about this, maybe Nux didn't do anything, and I was just jumping on the gun because clout, drama, you know, all this other stuff. Because the blue check marks didn't happen yet. There was no money or anything to gain. But Iron Mouse, though, one of the many talents of vshojo and stuff, let me tell ya, there is a reason why talent does matter. There is a reason. Many reasons, even. I would say, quite simply put, being A, when you have a talent like Iron Mouse, and when you have a talent like Project Melody, or Nanners for that matter, fans will flock and follow and defend them no matter what. Because for one, well, when a lady is in danger, what do men do? Hello, I'm a white knight! I'm here to protect you and protect your opinions, because I'm a thought! Or, that's what I would say, but really though, I think Mouse and everyone was genuine in saying they didn't know shit. And Nux was trying to be helpful, trying to be grateful, and all of a sudden, he's got backstabbed. So many times. And the weirdest thing is, once the drama ended, because, for one, Nux apologized, and his apology was pretty good. And then all of a sudden, Turkey Tom covered the situation, and I got a little bit more suspicious, like, I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like where this is going. Because I don't mean vshojo, or in this case, Gun Run, especially the version that was meshing with them, knew, for one, this was happening. But didn't mention anything to the talent, didn't mention anything at all to anyone who was getting, you know, doxxed. Which would have been helpful, by the way. Thanks, Mr. Gun Run, you fucking jackass. So, I have to just say this. This is all, you know, allegedly. Because for one, I don't want to get my ass sued by Gun Run and everyone else in that company. So, I will say, allegedly, Gun Run may have thrown Nux on the bus. But you and I both know that may not be true. And what happened was, convenience, Nux make the video, Gun Run covers his ass, and saying, oh, I didn't know what happened, and then threw Nux under the bus. Honk honk. Here it comes. And guess what? Nux lived. He saw that one coming, avoided it, tried to dodge the best he can, but he did get hurt in the process. AKA, when Iron Mouse said, how dare you say this stuff, and people agreed with her and not with Nux, because he was trying to do the right thing in protecting his friends. Well, I would say ex-friends, but I don't really know anything about Nux or his prior life or anything like that, so I will say this though. Scummy behavior is scummy, but finding someone who's trying to help you, in this case, that's the scum of the earth right there. vshojo had made the first strike, first blow, and the guy who lived to tell the tale. Now, you may ask what happened after this. Well, Sanjay apologized, and Mouse too. Some of the talents of vshojo did apologize, but some of them didn't. So, who were these people? Well, I don't know. To me, I'm not sure what the hell's going on with that one thing entirely, but I can tell you, vshojo is not looking good on the scummier for one. So, I also like to bring up the other companies too, that were, well, in this case, right now, in the case of 2024 and 2025, let me introduce you to any color, or in this case, Niji Sanji English. And also, let me introduce you to Hololive, aka their talents are leaving too. Huh, suspicious. But some people paid some money to it, some others said disappointed, and others just said, oh, I'm sorry she left. So, let me bring up Dokibird, aka that situation. Now, what does this have to do with vshojo? Well, quite a bit, actually, because two of these may be similar. Maybe some of you may think, nah, this can't be similar. These are two separate incidents. Really now? Let me tell you something about Dokibird, or, in this case, Zelensky. What was her previous name in Niji Sanji English? She had purple hair and stuff. Shit, can't remember. Zelensky, no. Because basically Holly had a bunch of their own drama too at this point, and Dokibird was one of the talents in Niji Sanji English at this point. And what happened to her was quite a lot. Abuse? Oh yeah, there was a lot of it. Mental. Mind gymnastics? Oh, you bet Niji Sanji was doing that to her as well. But, like I said, I had to say allegedly, because one, companies, sue, money. And honestly, even though some of this stuff has weight and evidence and gold to it, you gotta be careful what you say. Always. Especially on the internet. They can charge you for whatever you can do. The other thing is, will I be posting this to YouTube? No, I'll be make sure to post this on Twitter and make sure to post this on the other Discords I am currently on with everyone else as well. Just to put that clear out there. Anyways, Dokibird. Basically, the whole point of Dokibird was the fact of she left Niji Sanji after getting fucking abused, freaking absolutely terrified at what they could do to her. And the other thing is, she tried to take her own life. And that was terrible from a company standpoint. And the other thing is, Niji Sanji didn't care. Let her go! Who gives a shit about her mental health and crap? Might as well get her out of there. Which, I think that was their thought process, but really though, I'm not so sure. I'm not really sure about what's going on with that situation right there too. But I will say, like I said, scum of the earth for Niji Sanji right there. And it does get worse from here, because once Dokibird left the EN Corporation of Niji Sanji, then all of a sudden people started digging a little bit more, wondering, oh, that's odd, Twisty was making a statement here too. Which, by the way, you don't know, Twisty whistleblowed on one of their talents as well. Now, do I know this talent's name? No, and it's probably a good thing I don't. Because one, it's better not to give attention to the people that are, I would say, wrong. It should be a good thing you bring this up and remember the people's name and stuff like that. So, let me go on the ye old internet, because I know Rev, the boy, has covered most of this stuff. Ah, there he is. Because for one, I know Rev has covered most of the stuff in the past, and honestly, if you guys need a refresher, if you need anything at all, I will link Rev's videos, especially Nux's videos, because they're archived quite well from Rev's point of view, and things like that here and there. So it might be best to get a refresher, a recap from Rev Devsu, because he has reported on stuff for quite a while, and yes, I know, he is a lolly, okay? But also there's Tectone 2, and I do also want to shout out Turkey Tom and Nuxtaku as well. And I accidentally did the stupidest thing ever. My brain's not working today. Let me see. Actually, what I could do is I can go in my history here and look at the past. Basically, what I'm trying to say is Rev has covered a lot here, including Tectone. So I will link Nux, Tectone, and Rev's channels in the chat And if I do upload this to YouTube, I will link them down below as well. So, I do want to mention their names, because for one, they have been reporting this stuff for quite a while, including Asman as well. So, I do want to mention these people quite a bit. Because one, they have their dramas, they have their beats, but really though, I think they're quite important to the information right now, especially at the situation at hand. Especially the fact of Cinder got hired. I can't get over that fact. Tecto just tweeted out, well, what happened was Cinder got hired by vshojo, and people like, Tecto, this is a joke, right? Tecto, this is a joke, right? Right? Tecto, you're lying, right? I mean, come on. You have to be. There's no way. He wasn't lying. And I was actually quite surprised by that. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. During the whole Nijisanji thing, a lot of employees were leaving, a lot of employees were staying, and a lot of employees were coming out as, well, yeah, the phase of a racist guy hides in the shadows and comes out when necessary. Well, there was a lot of fucking things going on there with Nijisanji, let me tell you. Especially one of their talents as well. What should I call him? Redhead guy. Saying a lot of stuff, especially towards white people during this point. So, I want to say one little thing about Nijisanji treating their talents as well. The fact of, they treat their ladies like crap, and they treat their guys like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, you probably did nothing wrong. Oh my goodness, and don't worry, if you did anything wrong, you just say you left us. Don't you worry, we'll give you a cup of cocoa, hot chocolate, and everything in between. Allegedly. Because for one, they let go of Twisty right away because call late. And most people realize Twisty's not very much of a nice person, and I would say, well, yeah, no dip. Because for one, with Twisty, I would say quite simply, what happened in there, especially the fact of the call was recorded in a private conversation, by the way, AP conversation, private, and exposed that for what it was. Terrible, awful, disgusting. But that's not the worst part, to be honest, because Twisty, oh, trust me, Twisty, she has a lot of baggage too. When I say she's innocent, no, she has a lot of baggage, but the only one who I would say is innocent was Dokibird, because for one, she worked for Nijisanji for at least 4 to 5 years, and she left. Because for one, she couldn't take it anymore, and I hate to say it, no matter what anyone says about Nijisanji and their way they treat their talents, you can't deny the fact of treating them like that. It's A, abusive, and B, make sure they're underneath your thumb. Terrible. Just fucking awful, man. And the worst part is, most of these dramas now here in front of us, especially with Hololive, and when they go Garagura, and a bunch of others, because guess what? When the company changes here and there, changes positions here and there quite a lot, it's a game of chess. Remember that tweet I made where saying keep your eyes open and keep your ears on the ground? Or more specifically, hang on, I could probably pull up my Twitter right now because most of it is on the timeline, Tectone and other things like that. So let's do this. Let's get rid of the dead cells. And let's go to my Twitter, my ye old Twitter, and I will show you what the hell I was talking about, because one person was talking nuxtaku. So I want to tell the class that Irma personally called you out on this. You sick little narcissistic piggy. And I tweeted quite simply because this was a lie back then. Because Nux got blamed for this stuff, and I was quite suspicious of it. I will keep saying it. I was quite suspicious of it. The fact of he got backstabbed by vshojo, and this is a joke, by the way, because 13,036 days ago they canceled me. Not that I've been counting. Which, by the way, yeah, this is a joke. I know this is a joke. So, who is this, you may ask? Well, it's probably one of those Asano overlords I've been hearing so much about. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because, for one, IMS did apologize to Nux privately. So did Zentrea publicly. And most of the other talents did apologize to nuxtaku. And some of the others didn't. Which, by the way, embarrassing for those who were with vshojo at the time. So, where are we at now in the timeline here? Well, let me tell you, when I tell my cats to be quiet and not be freaking in the heat. That's enough, that's enough. Go away, go away. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go. Shoot. Thank you. Sorry. So, right now in this point in the time of 2025, in July, Nux has proven himself to be the arbiter of pre-watch chaos, aka a way of freaking judgment and trial. Tectone has been known now as the guy who says, I got cancelled, but I'm still here. Same with Aspen, same with everyone else. And I had to just say this. When it came out vshojo, including Mouse leaving, I was like, huh, that's strange. What the hell happened? Because, for one, with Iron Mouse, she's usually a happy-lucky-go person that she is on streams and stuff. Because, for one, I'm an avid fan. I'm also an avid fan of nuxtaku too, but I have not watched his streams. I watch usually his VODs and things like that. So when Mouse said she left and vshojo ordered her some amount of money for the charity, you know, the Immune Deficiency Foundation, especially with Connor's Cyclophon, and especially the charity event, everyone was like, what the fuck happened here? So everyone started digging. Everyone started taking looks and started looking around and stuff and wondering, was Nux right in trying to protect these creators from that doxer at that one point? And people, I bet you people are probably realizing now that, holy shit, I feel so stupid for canceling Nux. For many reasons. But I want to bring up the fact of, why did Mouse leave? Well, when you abuse your employee, whenever I brought up the Donkey Bird thing, it's because, for one, when things get revealed in the shadows by companies and people who know these people, the fact of Iron Mouse relied on vshojo for finance. She relied on them for many things. And when vshojo didn't pay the charity of the Immune Deficiency Foundation at all, people said, what the fuck? How could you? What's going on here? Because Iron Mouse is the face of vshojo. And also part of the company head. So, for some reason, either A, vshojo exchange hands, which means Mouse has been quite regularly fucked over 12 Days of Sunday, or B, Gunrun knew what he was doing. Now, this is alleged, because I'm not sure if Gunrun knew. For all we know, Gunrun could have done nothing wrong, and it was probably other talents. Either that or other employers who are a part of the company heads at vshojo. Like I said, I don't know much and how to express it. Because, for one, autism, and I know a little bit more than I let on. But basically, the whole backstabbing thing with nuxtaku, and the whole thing with Nichi Sanji, and especially Hololive Now, especially with the fact of Goro left, came an independent VTuber, and all of a sudden, look at her now, she's doing better, going Doki. And I think this might be a good thing for Iron Mouse too, especially everyone else who works in these companies. what we're trying to say here is quite simple. Companies like this do not care about you. The only thing they care about is freaking money, fame, glory, and taking their names, dragging for the mud, and saying quite simply, what are you talking about? We did nothing wrong. We did absolutely nothing. Here. And the fact of, people are still blaming Nux here, the man of many names. Because what, this ain't the first time he's been canceled. This ain't the first time anyone's been canceled. Because for one, they'll pick a side here. And look here, I believe vshojo is a terrorist organization. Hassan must be the CEO then. Which, by the way, this is funny. These are jokes. But people will take this seriously at some points. And the fact of, Tectone did work for an organization back then too. Like I said, you might be asking, why am I covering every single little facet, detail, and everything on every single character here, especially in the cards and playing deck? Because for one, this is a game of chess. This is a war. This is companies against talents. AKA, this is a fight for a long time now. A very, very long time. Because, you want me to tell you a story of the past? Back in 2012, back in 2012, or more specifically 2008, during this time, there was a company called, if I remember correctly, Machinima. At the time, Machinima was a big company. If you worked with them, you knew basically everyone who worked at Machinima. You knew Dai Denoga. You knew Mr. Stark. You knew Brian Terrorizer. You knew everyone there calling Power Cynical. So what happened next after 15 years of being a good company, right? Wrong. You see, what happened next was quite simple. Machinima said, fuck their employees, fuck everyone, we're making money, we're making bag, we're making bank, fuck everyone. So what happened next was devastating, especially for anyone like MatPat, especially Mr. Stark, especially Nova, especially everyone who worked there at one point, thinking, oh, I can finally get a paycheck at least for my final day, and no one got it. Now, you may say, well, Stark and Nova left a long time ago, and that is true, including Pyro, Cynical, back then, and I have to just say this. The reason why people join these agencies and companies and things, they're hoping to get more views, more talent, more time, and things like that. So, the other reasons I bring these up, especially right now, at the pinnacle moment, you want to know what this tweet here, this one tweet, honestly, can't remember what happened back then. Could someone refresh my memory? And I remember specifically what happened. Now you may ask, why I remember this? Because for one, I've been keeping my fucking ear on this. I'm a historian here of the internet. I knew what happened a long time ago. What happened to Machinima, what happened right now with any color, or in this case, Niji Sanji, what's happening with Hololive, and what is happening with vshojo right now. What's happening here is people are waking up, smelling the roses, and they're all saying, I want my financials. I want my shit back. I want my money. So Mouse asked, hey, I want my independence, please. And vshojo said no. Because I bet that's what they said. They said, no. And fuck off. And I bet you, because for one, I remember when Doki Burger was making a video and Niji-san said, take that shit down. Take that fucking shit down. And she got tired of it. She left. And right now we're seeing the same thing with Project Melody. K-san. Well, in this case, I would call it K-show. Because nachos. But I'm not talking about K-so the streamer. God, no. We're also seeing the same thing with Hana. And right now, Twisty has left Niji Sanji too. But that was because, for one, Cole leaked and drama. So, yeah, that was fun. That was fun while it lasted. But the other thing is people like this here, they don't know shit on what happened in the past. Because they're probably a new generation person, or they probably just don't know. And this guy, I've seen him before. He was on the Discord. He was actually pretty nice, pretty polite and shit, because Nux is the real one. And he is the real one. Because, for one, he tried protecting his friends, didn't work out for him so well, and now, look what happened here. vshojo is now realizing the backlash, or in this case, karma. Big ol' karma, saying, quite simply put, hey, guess what? Remember that thing you did to Nuxtaku? Well, get ready for the ultimate backstabbing your talents and stuff. Because once Mouse left, because there is one more thing I should mention before we move on to the last thing. Before Mouse left, who left before her? Well, it was a Haruka. I can tell you that. That's one. I'm surprised Haruka was still there. It was actually the cockroach. You know, what's her name? Nissan? I can't remember. Fucking hell. Like I said, I don't remember much of the vshojo names or talents or stuff. I know some of them. I just know one that was a cockroach. With, very long hair, very white, and very much kind of the nicest person you can meet, especially in streams and stuff. Never. Live nuxtaku, cause reaction. And you see this guy here with the Palestinian flag too? This is a star orbiter. Because these guys are red flags. Always. Now you may say, Chris, that's a little controversial. And I would say you, yes, it is. Everything's controversial. Everything's a fucking topic. Everything's about politics. And everything's drama. This is the internet. Welcome. Anything else I can show you? I could probably show you the ways of how no one's arrested yet. How people get away with shit. And especially how much people don't give a damn. Keep my cool. Keep my cool. What I'm trying to say is, folks, look. People like this, they're jackasses. Especially the fact of no one gives a damn of what happened in the past, and people are saying quite simply, this is what Nux deserves? Buddy, I think Nux deserves a apology, a thank you, and honestly, he deserves a lot better than what he has now. Going Tectone. According to Asman, because for one, they're trying to tell you, hey, we're giving you warning signs, we're telling you what we think, and we're telling you we're being honest here. And you know what else? I can tell you another creator that's been here from the Art CC. I can tell you Mind Common. That guy was an original commentator. And the only thing was, why did people hate him so much? Because his opinions, they don't match up with their stuff. The thing is, people have the right to say what they want. It's the freedom of the U.S. It's the freedom of the United States. It's the freedom of the Internet. But when you have people like this saying the dumbest shit ever about Nux, about Tectone, about anyone at all, because they don't align with their opinions, it's terrible. It's freaking awful. And this guy here, he's trying to do the right thing too. Like I said, these people here knew Nux was innocent. Even I knew Nux was innocent. Because one, what did he do wrong? I don't get it. Even I saw the video. You know, it was a public statement. So you may ask yourselves now, why did I, make this stream? Why did I try this community, yo? Oh, that's right. What is she looking at? Do you see this shit, Buff? Yeah! Put it in there too! I see this shit! Because for one, I don't think the fact of Iron Mouse doesn't deserve this shit. She deserves praise for what she does. And what she did was basically, she got abused for trying her best, and trying to make sure that the foundation that helps her very much helps other people too. And when vshojo said, "No, I gotta do my own thing," it's like, what the fuck? But there's also another post I want to show. And yes, for those of you who are very prone sensitive to violence and a little bit of blood, the one tweet I would say, this one, talent freedom, what's that? It only costs 500k from your charity. And this poster right here, that's her hinya, yeah, here was trying to make a statement saying, this is what vshojo did to their talents. And I agree with this. Because for one, I don't think Mouse deserved this. I don't think anyone deserves this in real life. Because for one, they work very hard and they do so much. And yet people just say, I hate this VTuber for one reason only. What's that reason? I don't know. So, there's reasons why I hate some YouTubers. Well, like, fine with Jellyfish. I don't like them. But I can say that about me because, for one, I know some people may hate me. I know some people may not like me. I know some people may say, Chris, you're kind of dumb and stupid. And I agree, yes, I am very dumb and very stupid. But when I know something like this, here, all this information, all the history, all the stuff that was gathering up dust for years, decades even, I have to say one little thing. The hell were these companies thinking? The hell were these people even trying to do? And what the fuck, in this point of life, were you thinking taking from a charity? Taking someone's revenue? Taking someone's play buttons? These companies are not your friends. They don't like you, they don't love you, and I can tell you, they don't give a shit about you. And her saying, what the fuck's wrong with you? I would say, no, what the hell's wrong with you, bit? The hell's wrong with you? And let me tell you something. I called her out on her shit because she had a blue check mark. I called her a narcissistic, clout goblin, dick sucking. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say that. I should say the honest thing and call her the no, cockin' of this person. And the worst part is, she doesn't understand Nux was trying to help her in that situation. And I will keep bringing that up shit ever again. I mean, I will keep bringing it up every time. Because one, Nux helped. And the worst part is, I like nuxtaku. I like his content, I have his stuff, and I should be honest and say I also enjoy Chan Ash Corp. I enjoy Monocomm's content. I enjoy their videos because one, they're education. One is educational, the other one's very much in-depth in what he does. You know, I would say a little bit annoying on the side of nuxtaku. And the other thing is with Ken, I enjoy his music. It's funny. It's funny music. I enjoy his stuff. Now, what I simply, am I a saint? No, of course not. And heck, I don't know much about the live stream space. I don't know much about drama, but I knew so much about this. Because for one, I knew these people, especially Nux, Tectone, Asman, everyone, they have their lives and their own opinions. They have their rights to things they can talk about. They know things better than anyone else. Because they have a lot more research, they have a lot more time, and they have a lot more evidence to go with. Also, a big up for this, right here, the Immune Deficiency Foundation, RML's Immune Deficiency Foundation, raised their total goal 3 times over. I'm proud. Thank God for her. What a saint. What a blessing. Guys. But also I can tell you Classic J also retweeted that as well. So thanks to him as well. Also just make her own VTuber Corp. And I would say, no, I think, to be honest, I think people should be honest. And I think people should just do their own stuff. Yeah, I was talking about this in Becca in stream, by the way. We were talking about this drama and the whole thing entirely, and we said quite simply put, is this right? Is this wrong? Is this okay? And Becca jokingly said, "No, I'm gonna make my own VTuber Corp." I kind of laughed at that too, because for one, her and I both know drama-free does not mean good stuff happens. We both knew this from the start, beginning to end, anyways. And also, this guy, don't like him either, because I can tell you, this guy, I don't like him. Quick reminder that this don't actually care about the people they make content about. They only care about that juicy ad revenue. Please just watch the video of the who are involved in this. And I have to just say quite simply, that jackass is wrong. Tectone does care, actually. Cares quite a bit, actually. Because I could... What was I saying? Oh, right. Tectone. Please work with me. PC, please work with me. Okay. Basically, I can tell you things about Tectone. Because for one, I can tell you this guy's more honest than anyone else. And number two... Alright, quiet down, Phoenix. I know who's there. Calm down, sweetie. Thank you. Anyways, I can tell you Tectone is an honest guy. He's very nice, he's very kind, he has a good heart. He wears it on his sleeve all the time. I don't know him personally, but I can tell you just by watching him, he is a very much a nice person. Actually, not even a nice person, a very good guy. Because for one, he did message Mango and tried to help him out best he can. And the honest thing is, this person calling him out like this, let me tell you something. Tectone does care. He cares very much about the friends and people around him. And let me tell you something. Tectone did collab with Mouse here and there, including Connor and them, including with Rubber Ross. And I can tell you, these guys were friends. Having good banter, good things going back and forth. I can tell you, Tectone, pretty nice guy. And I don't think he cares about the ad revenue, because he also helped in the floodings in Texas, by the way. Which, by the way, I should mention, anyone who says that kind of shit, you know, saying, oh, those poor kids, they should have had NordVPN. Oh, Destiny! Are kind of assholes. So, yeah. And to be honest, if I could say a lot of things about that, I would, but I won't. Because for one, I feel like the dead should be laid to rest, and to be honest, we should try to move on. So let's take a look at some more of our tweets. Oh look, here's Baby No Money, or should I call him Baby No Hypocrite? Because for one, he censored Asmongold's face out, and I bet you he's doing the same thing for Mouse and User for clout. Because for one, Baby No Money, aka Mr. Clock Goblin over here, I don't think he cares. If he does care, well, good on him. But like I said, I'm judging his character point. We're taking for Hassan Paka! I'm coming for you! I still love that clip. But I shouldn't joke about this. Because for one, I feel like people like Baby No Money, vshojo, especially Hassan Piker, will use Iron Mouse's name so they could get popular and famous. So let's keep rolling down, because I know there was another one about Nux, heck, even Asmongold. Here's 60. Hoax true. Oof. And honestly, I would say this person, and especially other people, they're hypocrites. Sure, I may be a hypocrite. And I might be an asshole, a jackass, and an honest guy. But the thing is, when you take your blue checkmark away, that tells me a lot. Tells me a lot there. So, enough focusing on her. Back to the whole thing of vshojo. vshojo. Most of their talents are leaving. Because guess what? Look here. Checkmark. Okay, vshojo. Gone. 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 Now, you also ask yourselves now, why are they doing this? Because for one, I bet you they have done the same thing to them as well. From the videos I see anyways. Especially their announcements and stuff saying Spirit Halloween. But basically from the announcements and stuff of everyone leaving from vshojo is because they were owed money. And especially financial freedom. And I bet you some of them even took their play buttons. Yeah, government is going to be doing this. Because for one, Niji Sanji drama, very bad. Very bad. And the worst part is that, guess what? Everyone, you may say, Tectone bad, but let me tell you something about Cinder bad. Yeah, I agree with that. And the weird thing is, most of these people are now trying to get into this company because now they're seeing Iron Mouse everyone leave. They're trying to take advantage of it. I hate to say it. I don't want people falling the same trap that these people did. Including Nux, including Iron Mouse and things like that. Because one, these corporations are not your friends. Like Tectone said, they're not your friends. They never will be your friends. They're quite rarely, as blunt as I'm going to put it, bloodsuckers. Succubus. Vampires, even. They don't care for you. They don't care for your time. They don't care about what you've been doing. And the worst part is, where's half the money went off to? That's what my main question is right now. What did vshojo do with that money? Where is it? Well, I'll let them answer that during the lawsuit, because for one, I know if I get sued, that wouldn't be good for me either. So, right now, I'm just alleging, where's the money? Because spreadsheets can tell many stories, including the fact of where the money go. To the Demune Fishy Foundation, the most of the town's money, and especially the fact of why, God oh God, why did they, and I'm being specific here, why did they do this to their talents? And I'm not talking about just vshojo, I'm talking about Niji Sanji, Hololive as well. And especially Mishima, because for one, when you work for a company that had your back for at least, 15 years, 20, and you believe in them, yeah, well, good luck, great job, well, you're the winner, I guess. And right now, I'm wondering what's going to leave vshojo and who's going to join it. Because right now, Cinder was a fucking hilarious surprise, let me tell ya. I'm still happy about it. And the honest thing is, now that Mouse is free and can do anything, I'm glad for her. I'm glad for Nux as well, because now people are waking up, some of the roses realizing nuxtaku is innocent? Yeah, weird, huh? Weird. Brew Voldemort, the man that can tell and predict anything, won. The Arbiter of Chaos won. Niji Sanji is falling to their knees. Chloe Hololive, including Niji Sanji. Because for one, once you realize Blue Voldemort is the cure here, including Tectone, everyone's not realizing. I really hope one day that all VTubers can be free, can have their own stuff, especially all models made, and things like that, instead of working for an agency like vshojo, Hololive, and things that are terrible, odd, even. Now you may ask yourselves, will I end stream here? Yeah, probably in just an hour. And then I'll stream again, change the title to Dead Cells and things like that. I just figured to discuss this because I think people may have forgotten in history what has happened. Especially right now. Oh, that's right, I forgot one little detail. Almost forgot. Remember Solarvale? Remember that little foxy? That cute, smiley, galaxy brain fox? Well, she left vshojo. Quite a while ago, actually. I would say she was the first. But there was a specific reason with that. Because I found it odd that vshojo didn't protect her. As well. Because I almost did forgot about this. I almost done forgot. Why did vshojo not protect Silver from Hogwarts Legacy, or aka the fucking boycott, or should I say harassment campaign against Solarvale? Because maybe we're getting harassed at this point. The only thing Zola wanted to do was play Funny Wizard Game. It was quite funny. Heck, even I joined in and found out I was playing Funny Wizard Game, but I lied. I was actually playing Fortnite. Because I was trying to have fun. And I bet someone was trying to have fun too, but everyone was just like trauma dumping on her because of what? Exactly. Because of the Harry Potter career? Because of her? Because you don't like her opinion? Buddy, this is the United States. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone's entitled to it. That means they're more of a dick, but at least I respect their opinion. Not that type of way. You know, basically saying, if your opinion sucks, at least I know you're a dick, but at least I know you're still a good-hearted person by the end of the day. Doesn't matter your opinion at all. Doesn't matter. So, now then, you may ask, why is Overwatch going to cancel over a Harry Potter game? It was definitely because of J.K. Rowling. It was definitely because of people saying, she treat everyone, those goblins, like Jews! Or, Dumbledore's not gay! Stop it! And I had to just say, well, good on her. Because for one, I would just say, I don't really care what her opinion is. I don't really care what other people's opinions are on her. And the honest thing is, I really do hope most of these talent agencies do die off now. And I'm hoping that people wake up, smell the roses, and make their own shit from now on. Instead of relying on companies and shit. Because I had the same issue with companies like Disney, companies like Warner Brothers as well. Especially Rooster Teeth. So now see again with VTuber agencies saying, we're different? No, you're not. You're just the same fucking thing with a sheep and silk's clothing. Sorry. What I meant to say was they're a skinwalker. Wearing the same clothes as everyone else. And nobody has any more time on their hands right now than right now. Say, Mouse needs the support, so please do go subscribe to Iron House. Please do subscribe to Nuxtaku. And subscribe to everyone else I mentioned. Because they cover this shit extensively. According to Turkey Tom, if I can remember to spell it anyways. Oh, damn it. Oh, fucking Christ. If I remember to spell Turkey Tom's name, I will link it down below. Because for one, he covered the first thing of this first. And I'm glad that Iron Mouse is out of vshojo. I'm glad everyone else is gone. And you know what? I might as well play a little segment of that clip. Let me turn on the audio so you can listen to this, because this is how I feel too. Because that's what it felt like when she left. It was basically, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, I'm out. And to be honest, I hope from now on, that people listen to Nux. Even if you don't want to and you don't agree with some of his opinions, I understand. No worries. I'm not telling you to fucking... I'm forcing you to listen to him! Listen to the Arbiter of the Chaos! Listen to him! What I'm trying to tell you is, listen. Question. And follow through the opinions. Keep your eyes on everything. Because right now the internet is a battlefield. And it's not checkers, it's chess. And I said that in my tweet. It is checkers. It isn't checkers, it's chess. I said that specifically in my tweet, and I said now with the I may cover all the situation drama from vshojo. So now then, now you got a good head and a little bit of information in your noggin of what happened back then, especially what's going on now. Especially because I bet you that was Mouse's reaction there, and that's my reaction too. You fucking what? So, how am I gonna end this stream off? How should I end it here? Well, simple. I'm gonna end it with a simple quote from the man himself, Manga Kamen. Question everything. Every little detail, every little reaction, question it all. Because for one, it's your job as the internet user, and it's your job as the people to make sure that responsibility is kept. And everyone is, well, you know, better off. And better off in a good way, not in a bad way. So, I have been Chris the Cyborg. And hopefully next time will be dramatic like today. It will be dramatic like today. Because for one, I will try to stream again tomorrow. Either that or I will probably take a day off. And, you know, pick up my yard. Get some garbage done. And things like that. Or give my cat some attention! Jesus! My God! What are you poor little babies? Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. I really do need to get my own office sooner or later. But I've been Chris the Cyborg, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope Iron Mouse is doing well. Hope Nux is doing better now that the Arbiter, the Lord of Chaos, has been redeemed for what happened to him. And I hope Tecto's doing well. I hope Aspen's doing alright. And I hope everyone understands now the history of Noggin in your head. Especially right now with vshojo, everyone else. I'm going to tell you this. Support the original creators and tell the companies to fuck off. That's what I'll say. Or sorry, the corporations. Because for one, they deserve what they fucking deserve. And honestly, I hope the talents from vshojo, Niji Sanji, and especially Hololive, well, some of them from Niji Sanji, not all of them, can do better now than they ever did before. And I'm hoping this wake-up call will come to everyone saying, no, I'm leaving this fucking group, I'm leaving this company, I'm leaving this shit. Because it's no good for anyone. It's no good for anyone to join this shit. So, I'll see you next time, Cyberheads. Peace out, and hopefully tomorrow, or the next day, or the next day, or the next day, it should be a better stream. I'll see you guys next time. I'll try to upload this video to YouTube, if I can. I'll spread word around of the history of vshojo and nuxtaku. Because people deserve to know what happened back then. Instead of being censored like now. So, peace out, everyone. I'll see you guys next time. And later.